Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone, and in this video we'll be going over the top 5 overpowered guns after the recent update to help you guys secure your first V2 rocket. So with all being said, the like goal on this video is going to be 400 likes, and if you guys are enjoying the content on the channel and find any of these class setups helpful, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn those post notifications. Let me know down in the comment section right now, what is your favorite gun? I do hope these class setups help you secure that first nuke. And speaking of nukes, Outplayed is a free-to-use software that's absolutely perfect for any and all Call of Duty players and content creators in general. There's over 300 games to choose from, and you can capture what you want recorded. It will literally capture all of your kills, deaths, and your entire gameplay session start to finish without having to worry about a thing. Never miss that perfect gameplay. So download Outplayed using the link at the top of the description. Send me your gameplays via Twitter so I can go ahead and react to them. Thank you, Outplayed, for sponsoring this video. Let's get right back into it. Alright, so for the first class setup, we're taking a look at the Nikita AVT. If you guys are not rocking this assault rifle, I don't know what you're doing. This is literally a no recoil melt machine here in Vanguard. Now for the first attachment, we are going to go ahead and put on the MX silencer, so we have that sound suppression as well as accuracy. The Nikita literally has 0 recoil, and it's a perfect assault rifle if you guys are trying to take enemies out across the map. You can also get behind the enemy team, flank them to build up a quick and easy streak. That's why we're going to go ahead and put this attachment under the muzzle category. Now for the underbarrel, the M1941 handstop is going to be your best bet. Remember, this is going to be a low recoil point and shoot laser beam. We don't want to have to think about a thing, and the M1941 handstop with that recoil control and accuracy is going to allow us to do exactly that. Now for the barrel, we are going to put on the Empress 613mm barrel, so we have recoil control and accuracy, reduced scope swing, gun bob, and flinch resistance. Just another attachment on the Nikita AVT, making it literally effortless at taking people out across the map. Literally, you can seriously point and shoot and just pick people off. It's that easy. Now for the magazine, we are going to go ahead and put on the Secura 60 round drums. The reason we're going to go ahead and put on these 60 round drums on the Nikita is because we want to go ahead and bump up that fire rate, making it an even better melt machine. Now the damage con is going to be completely irrelevant because in a recent update, all the damage reducing magazines were kind of buffed in a way that you're not going to notice them, especially at those being in the longer ranges on a high fire rate, high accurate assault rifle like the Nikita AVT. So for the ammo type, business as usual, we are going to put on Linton. Linton is going to be the absolute best ammo type to run on 99% of all ARs and SMGs here in Vanguard. For the optic, in order to go ahead and let the Nikita be easy to use at longer ranges, we are going to run the slate reflector. Luckily, it's going to be our first attachment option. Ease of use, point and shoot anywhere across the map. For the rear grip, we are going to put on the fabric grip. It's going to be a perfect attachment if you guys are trying to maneuver around the map and you do not want to stay standstill and camp, which obviously I know 90% of people don't do. So being able to aim down sight, sprint to fire speed, hip fire recoil recovery is going to be perfect on this AR, allowing us, like I said, to move around the map, get in and out of gunfights, and continue our nuke streak. Now for the stock, we are going to put on the Zac padded for the Nikita so we can literally walk around aim down sights, ready to win each and every gunfight. A perfect attachment on a weapon that literally has 0 recoil and is seriously a point and shoot laser beam. For the proficiency, in order to go ahead and make this weapon even better than it already is, we are going to put icy veins on. Now, if you guys are playing Blitz or any type of objective game mode where you're getting in and out of gunfights frequently, icy veins is practically already enabled by default, allowing us to have a faster reload. And on top of that, we're going to gain accuracy and recoil control while we are taking damage or while we're suppressed. So it's going to be perfect for those of us who are constantly getting in and out of gunfights and continuing that nuke streak. So make sure you guys put on icy veins. And then finally for the kit, we are going to put on fully loaded so we can rock the Nikita from kill 1 all the way to kill 25 till we secure that V2 rocket, which is going to be very easy to do with this assault rifle. I absolutely love this weapon, and I highly recommend each and every person playing Vanguard to try it out, considering all the DLC weapons are free to unlock. Now remember, the setup is going to be the combat knife, Ghost Forward Intel Scavenger, Sticky Bomb, as well as the Stem Shot. Now, for class set number 2, we're taking a look at another DLC weapon, which is going to be the Vargo S. Guys, The Vargo hits like a truck. It is a hard-hitting AR that is manageable at longer ranges with the right class setup. Let me go ahead and break this down for you guys. So for the Vargo, under the muzzle category, just like the Nikita, we are going to put on the MX silencer so we can go ahead and have that sound suppression and accuracy, being able to take enemies out at longer ranges, and also getting behind the enemy team, building up a quick and easy streak. Now for the underbarrel, we are going to put on the M1941 hand stop again. This is going to be a perfect attachment on the Vargo, allowing us to have that recoil control and accuracy, because we are going to need it, because this weapon is going to have a little bit of recoil if you're not running the right attachments, because we are going to go ahead and bump up the damage on this assault rifle. Now for the barrel, we are going to put on the custom barrel again so we can have more accuracy and recoil at longer ranges. And we have a lot of benefits to this attachment that's going to help us out going for V2s. No enemy skulls, damage range, aiming stability. You can't go wrong with this. This is going to be the best barrel to run on the Vargo, and allowing us to use this weapon at longer ranges a hell of a lot easier. Now for the magazine, we are going to go ahead and bump up the damage on this weapon. We are going to run the damage rounds, the Clouser 30 round magazine, so we have increased damage, that bullet velocity and range, and bullet penetration. This makes this weapon hit like a freight train, a truck. It is consistent, and that's why I like it. You're going to take enemies out very easily across the map, even behind cover with this class setup. So make sure you guys go ahead and slap this attachment on your Vargo S assault rifle. Now for the ammo type, we are going to run Lengthen. Obviously for an AR suited at all ranges, especially long range, this is going to be a no-brainer attachment. Now for the optic, again, just like the Nikita, we are going to rock that slate reflector. Luckily, this is going to be the first attachment unlock, making this weapon super easy to use at those longer ranges. Now for the rear grip, we are going to put on the fabric grip again. This is going to be the best attachment under this category for the Vargo. We're going to be mobile with this assault rifle. We're going to push people at close to medium ranges because of its high damage and controllability. So having that aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, hip fire recoil recovery is going to be perfect on this specific class setup. Now for the stock, I personally like to go ahead and run the padded SL stock. Just like the Nikita, we're going to be able to walk around, aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight with attachment. Perfect for the Vargo. Now for efficiency, this is where things get really cool, because a lot of these DLC weapons in Vanguard have perfect efficiencies for the type of setup we're trying to build. We're going to run Icy Veins again. It's like having two perks in one. We're going to have a faster reload and even more accuracy and recoil while we're damage to suppress. So if you guys are playing Blitz or objective game modes, this is always going to be pretty much enabled. And then finally for the kit, we are going to go ahead and put on fully loaded so we can rock this weapon from kill 1 all the way to kill 25 so we get that V2 rocket very easily. I love the Vargo, and I think everybody should go ahead and give this a try ASAP. Man, the setup is going to be the combat knife, ghost, forward intel scavenger, sticky bomb, as well as the stem shot. Now for class setup number 3, fellas, the KG-M40. If you guys are not running this weapon right now, I don't know what you're doing. This gun is a monster. It is criminally underrated. Let me go help you guys out with the setup. So for the KG under the muzzle, we can run 1 or 2 attachments on this class setup. You guys can rock it loud and proud and put on that recoil booster, or suppressed with the MX silencer. Both are going to be perfect. If you guys want to be stealthy and get nukes, rock that silencer. But if you guys just want to go ahead and have a class that's going to be dominating people at any and all ranges, and maybe just want to hit your max streak and die and recycle, that recoil booster is going to be your best option. Now for the underbarrel, just like the other assault rifles, we are going to go ahead and put on the M1941 hand stop for that recoil control and accuracy. A fantastic attachment on the KG-M40, keeping that recoil down, making this weapon an absolute monster across all ranges. You're going to be dropping them like flies. Now for the barrel, we are going to go ahead and put on the first Crucifix barrel, allowing us to have highly accurate controllable, reduced scope, sway, and gun vibe, and also aim walking movement speed, which is a nice benefit for this AR, allowing us to literally walk around, aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight. I love this attachment on the KG-M40. It's like they specifically tailor-made this class setup for people who are trying to get V2 rockets. Now for the magazine, we are going to rock the damage rounds. The 30-06 50 round drums is going to be amazing. This is seriously underrated on this weapon. I see a lot of people running the regular magazines on here. Don't run that. Damage rounds, bump up that time to kill. I mean, you're going to be going ahead and melting people. So make sure you guys have this under class setup. Now for the ammo type, obviously we are going to go ahead and put on Linton long range AR. It's going to benefit from this tenfold. Now for the optic, again, for this specific AR, you guys can run one or two options. You guys can either put on the upgraded iron sights, which are going to be a good option. I like the KGM40's iron sights, but for ease of use, we're going to go ahead and put on the slate reflector, which is actually kind of a later unlock under the optic category, but for good reason. Very easy and literally just makes this weapon a point and shoot laser beam. Now for the rear grip, again, business as usual, we are going to put on the fabric grip. You guys know this. A great attachment if you guys are mobile players and trying to position yourself across the map and getting in and out of gunfights. Now for the stock, we are going to put on the Reisdorf 36XK. Y'all know the drill, man. Increased aim down sight speed, aim walking movement speed. It is unbelievable. You guys are going to love this attachment. We're going to be able to literally walk around aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight, and it's going to pair perfectly with the first Kreuznach's arrow. Now for the proficiency, we are going to go ahead and put on brace on this weapon so we can have the initial action recoil. Remember, we want to have a very easy to use AR that's point and shoot at longer ranges, that's going to offer a ridiculously fast time to kill. Make sure you guys have this as your proficiency. And then for the kit, we are going to go ahead and put on fully loaded. You guys know we can run this weapon from kill 1 all the way to kill 25 so we get that V2 rocket. We have a lot of DLC weapons in this top 5 because I'm trying to go ahead and get you guys to use different guns that are criminally underrated. Man, the setup is going to be the combat knife, ghost forward intel scavenger, sticky bomb, as well as the stem shot. Now for class set number 4, we're taking a look at the Marco 5, another dangerously underrated weapon that I don't know why people are not running. I almost said assault rifle, but in the same way, this gun kind of can act like an AR. It has pretty respectable range and a really good time to kill. So we're going to go ahead and start this setup up. For the muzzle, we are going to put on the recoil booster. Personally, I do like to run my recoil boosted SMGs, especially these DLC weapons, because they offer a very fast time to kill. So bumping up that fire rate, giving us that, fast time to kill is something I really do enjoy. But you guys can put on the M1929 silencer if you guys want to stay stealthy off the map and maybe go ahead and build up a quick and easy V2 rocket streak. Now for the underbarrel on the Marco 5, we are going to put on the SMLE pistol grip. So we have that increased sprint to fire speed and hip fire accuracy. A great attachment on this weapon, again bumping up the handling at close range to make this SMG feel more like an SMG. Now for the barrel, we are going to put on the Impierto 342mm barrel. This is going to be perfect on this weapon, allowing us to literally have increased aim down sight speed, reduced scope sway and gun bob, highly accurate controllable, and flinch resistance. This is going to make this weapon kind of like an SMG AR hybrid that you can use across the map. I love this attachment, keeps the recoil down, and obviously a lot easier to use at longer ranges. So make sure you guys go ahead and throw this on your setup. Now for the magazine, we are going to put on the damage rounds this time. I don't know why people don't run the damage rounds on the Marco 5. This weapon is literally a dud with any other attachments. Go ahead and bump up that damage, giving us a faster time to kill so we can actually go ahead and outgun a lot of the other meta SMGs and especially some of the other meta assault rifles at longer ranges. For the ammo type, submachine gun, we are going to go ahead and put on Linton. That's going to be obvious. For the optic, we are going to put on the slate reflector for that ease of use. The iron sights on the Marco 5 are perfect, but again, for ease of use, the slate reflector is going to be a great option. For the rear grip, we are going to put on the fabric grip. It's the last attachment unlocked for this category for good reason. It's perfect, and honestly, you should run this on all of your SMGs here in Vanguard. For the stock, we are going to go ahead and put on the Impierto FR stock. This is going to be a great attachment because we're going to have that aim walking movement speed, initial action recoil, recoil recovery, and aim down sight speed. Just a really good attachment for all SMGs. And we kind of have some AR benefits here as well, being able to walk around, aim down sight, ready to win each and every gunfight. Amazing, and that's why we're going to go ahead and put this on our Marco 5. For the efficiency, again, because we have an SMG, we are going to put on Frenzy, health regeneration after every kill. It's going to be super helpful because we're going to be able to push and continuously get in and out of gunfights, and obviously run the SMG like an SMG should be used. And then finally, for the kit, we are going to put on Quick. The reason I run Quick on the Marco 5 is this feels like a slower handling submachine gun, so bumping up that sprint speed is going to help us get in and out of the action and get some more kills. So make sure you guys have Quick on this setup. A perfect Marco 5 setup that you guys should definitely check out. All these weapons are unlockable right now, so give this a try. Your main setup is going to be the combat knife, ghost, forward until scavenger, sticky bomb, as well as the stem shot. Now for class setup number 5, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the H4 Blixen. The H4 Blixen is dangerous. This is a very fast and agile SMG that's going to be a complete nightmare for players at close ranges. Let's go ahead and build this class setup. So for the H4, under the muzzle category, we are going to put on the M1929 silencer, so we have that sound suppression and accuracy. We want to go ahead and suppress this SMG because we're going to be running around in the enemy spawn, building up a quick and easy streak. This is going to be a mandatory attachment. Now for the underbarrel, we are going to put on the M1941 hand stop, so we have that recoil control as well as accuracy. We're going to have some additional recoil on this setup so we can take people out at longer ranges. This is going to be a class that you want to get behind the enemy team, so just in case somebody is a little bit out of reach, we still can take them out because we have that recoil control and accuracy. Now for the barrel, we are going to put on the Johnson 9-inch RMK barrel, so we have less damage at fall off, fire rate, as well as damage in general. Overall, a perfect attachment for this weapon, again allowing us to use it at longer ranges if need be, but it's still going to be consistent at those close to medium range engagements, which is where this SMG is going to shine. This is going to be the absolute best barrel to run on the H4 Blixen. Now for the magazine, we're going to run the 54 round magazine. This is going to be the Gorenko version, allowing us to bump up that recoil and accuracy control, fire rate, aim down sight speed, and obviously that magazine capacity. A great attachment on this SMG. We're going to be able to take multiple people out at the same time, and on top of that, we're getting a faster time to kill because we have that bumped up fire rate, and it's going to be a little bit easier to use at longer ranges. What more can you ask for? For the ammo type, because it is an SMG, we are going to go ahead and put on Linton. This is going to be obvious, a very good attachment for all submachine guns. For the optic, I like to run the slate reflector. You can run the iron sights if you guys want to, but again, for ease of use, because that's going to be super important in Vanguard with the fast time to kill, the slate reflector is going to be a great attachment option for this submachine gun. For the rear grip, we are going to put on the fabric grip because this is going to be a fast mobile submachine gun. It just makes sense to go ahead and have an attachment that's going to bump up to that close range lethality. Now for the stock, because this is again going to be a close range SMG, the remove stock is going to be the best option, ironically. Going ahead and bumping up that movement speed, sprint to fire speed, and aim down sight speed. Don't matter about the cons because we have a lot of attachments that will go ahead and correct that. So remove stock is going to be your best option. Remember, we have on the magazine that's going to be bumping up our recoil control, and we also are running the M1941 hand stop that's going to bump it up as well. So the remove stock doesn't really matter. For the proficiency, so we can go ahead and move around a lot easier, we're going to have fleet. Again, we're going to bump up that movement speed and weapon swap quickness, making this weapon a little bit more agile. And then finally for the kit, we are going to rock quick, so we can have even more sprint speed increased. So again, we can have a very fast and agile SMG here in Vanguard. You guys are going to absolutely love and adore this setup if you guys are running gun aggressive style players, but still trying to go ahead and drop some V2 rockets. Man, the setup is going to be the combat knife, ghost, forward intel scavenger, sticky bomb, as well as the stem shot. These are going to be the top 5 overpowered guns after the recent update here in Vanguard. And if you guys haven't noticed, they're all DLC weapons that are ready to use right now. We have none of the hard meta weapons in this loadout video because I want to go ahead and help you guys out with some different type of weapons that you guys should definitely not sleep on. If there are 2 class setups in this entire video you guys need to check out right now, definitely go ahead and run this Nikita class setup up. It's dangerously underrated, and it is literally a melt machine. I've been going crazy with this gun. And also, I want you guys to go ahead and try the Vargo out. These 2 ARs, I'm loving. They're like my 2 favorite guns in the game right now. And they get people tight because you don't really see people run this. But when you start taking people out, they're always wondering, what are you using? How am I dying so fast? Because these weapons are now meta. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did find this helpful, make sure you guys drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications. It's been your boy Ears, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.